let me explain to you why they're changing my voice and my image in a way that you'll be forced to understand. First of all, LGBT people come off more often than not by association as childish. So do people in the circus, so do nerds, etc. People who live in like Palo Alto and wealthy places that are affluent, they like to pretend that their genes are superior, and they like to use their network to control all the cultures and people. Freemasons, college fraternities, law enforcement, government groups, what have you, political groups especially. So when I was younger, for example, and I was in the internet, about 15 years old, for example, I would talk to females and they would say they like guys who are caring, that are loyal, that are sensitive, that are funny, that are loving, what have you, right? And they would say that I had a nice voice and so on and so forth. Females were naturally attracted to me. When you look at the first picture that's on the screen, that is a picture of a female who's a reporter, who's associated with affluent living and the upper class or upper middle class. She should not be seen even for a moment out of my league. I'm the son of 2 doctors, 1 a brain surgeon. I'm the top martial artist that ever lived. I'm the person that Christ is superimposed on. Christ when he returns. Born for the last time, if you will. I don't believe in reincarnation. It's a long story. I'm not going to explain that. You know, if you ask in the comments, I'm not going to explain that in this video. Anyway, so she is basically a pretentious, I'm not trying, no offense to this person, but you're a great example. A pretentious person who's selfish. If I approached her in person, she would say, who's this guy wearing a yellow sweater with these glasses that aren't that expensive, who's approaching me? And he's kind of good looking, but he's a black guy. So she's an ethnocentric. Okay, she probably has gay black guys in her network, but you get what I'm saying, crypto Jews and what have you. But she's that you know the accepted token minorities. There's a reason why they're called token minorities. Anyway, so she's pretentious, she's pompous, she's arrogant, she's selfish, she's a tribalist. She's probably crypto Jewish with a certain feature. Look at her shape of her face, her nose, the ways her eyes, her eyebrows, everything. When considered, she comes off as crypto Jewish. So she is a ethnocentric person, okay, Eurocentric, white Jewish, okay, who upholds the standard of white supremacy where it's the most toxic, and that's with the wealthy people, the governing people, the people who are responsible for creating and maintaining this despicable system of white supremacy. When I say to all you white and Jewish women who are attractive from the upper class, how fucking dare you see yourself as above me? How dare you see yourself as above me? Are you not a dime a dozen? Are you not women that have attached themselves to the most evil men on the planet? It's rather sad that you have attached yourself to them. You'll reproduce and multiply the unfaithful when your own Bible and Torah says that folly is an unruly woman. It says she multiplies the unfaithful, the people who think they should put their nose up at me. He who sees the Father sees the Son even when he's sabotaged. So therefore you're putting your nose up at God. Because you have a fancy dress, you're another pretty face. Why does your Bible say a beautiful woman who rejects good sense is like a gold ring in a pig's snout? So you think a gold ring in a pig's snout, when there's gold everywhere and pigs everywhere, should be seen as above the most righteous person ever? How can you call yourself women if you're not grown enough to tell those guys who would tell you to shun me to go to fucking hell and to rally to me? You're not. If you're not even women, in the truest sense of the word, if you don't have class, morals, virtue, a wife of noble character, who can find? If you're not that rare jewel. Now, look at the females I'll post at the end of this video. A lot of them look unfocused. They look pretty attractive. These women are actually women that the people in charge, some of them they told directly, at least one of them rather, that they shouldn't date me. Okay, because they don't want me to be seen with women that look that good. When they consider the first woman I put on the screen as way out of my league, and they consider those females as women that would make it so I look good or normal. fucking pathetic. Do you see now why there's no other way but that your families, your marriages, and your offspring are cursed to the fucking extreme? Can you see how there's no other way now? Because you're not caring. You're not sensitive. You're not careful. You're not virtuous. You're not loyal. You're not loving. You're just lemmings. You're just oppressors. You're just heartless people who, when the most righteous person comes to earth, all you can do is conform to the pedo rape cult, a cult system of trashy corporate rich filth that God despises. And the righteous are one mind, one heart, one determination, one spirit in rejecting those rich dogs. So again, I ask you, how dare you attractive women of this planet, especially America, especially California, especially Northern California, especially Santa Clara County? How dare you think that you are above obeying God through me? How dare you think that you're above me?